It's track reviews.
Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying cool in this super hot weather. And yeah, it's time for a track review. This one, a surprise drop from none other than 6IX9INE. Of course, over the weekend, he would see fit to put out a new song titled, titled Punan. Let me quickly give a shout out to our sponsor in this video, the good people over at The Ridge. They make these nifty, awesome, minimalist, metal plated wallets that fit nicely in your front pocket. Replace your disgusting, bulky, leather wallet today using that link down below, promo code melon, 10% off. All right, let's see what's going on with Punan. Okay, let's go. Ba-bam. Okay. All right. Interesting that that track feels like it has just enough to it to where it gives you a couple of verses, a couple of choruses, but simultaneously it doesn't feel like it's enough. And there are elements about it that are just catchy to the point where you might want to rehear them, and it makes it really easy to kind of get caught into this replay loop where you're playing the song maybe more times than you would have if it were actually just like 3 or 4 minutes and you kind of got your fill. I feel like that's just how a lot of artists and labels are operating these days, just trying to maximize streams. Let me move on past my thoughts about this thing structurally, because I think there are some other elements of it that are worth talking about or critiquing. First, let me say the biggest stroke of genius on the track, and I'm not joking here, this is not sarcasm, biggest stroke of genius on the track is Fat Punani Nani, Fat Tsunami Nami. The Punani and the Tsunami, sorry, is it me? Am I the only person who hasn't heard that rhyme combination before? Seems obvious, seems like we should have been there 100 times already, and we probably have, and nothing is entirely original anyway, but that exact rhyme pattern and that flow and that refrain is catchy as fuck. And I do like 6IX9INE's screamed flow that he busts in immediately after. It totally fits him, continues to fit him. The bars are standout in that they focus very much on creating like this sex fiend and stripper type of anthem, but where the track ends up kind of falling into a ditch is on these really yelpy, annoying, auto-tuned refrains that nasty, nasty, nasty. Sounds like trash, sounds like shit. Then in the second verse, he kind of trends away from the sexual bars and just like starts throwing out a bunch of violent threats, which I don't know. I would have much preferred if he just kind of stayed on topic here, because the song, hook-wise, instrumentally too, because it sounds like a very clubby instrumental. Everything about it sounds like it's intended for a certain context. Like we don't necessarily need to go super gangsta with it to prove a point, or, you know, just fill in space. And the verses aren't even really that long either. You could have easily just written another mini section of bars about dicks, pussies, and asses. I think that would have made it a little more consistent for me. But outside of that, yeah, it's a very surface level song. If you're not getting anything out of the visceralness of it, if you're not getting anything out of the blatant and graphic sexuality of it, then you're not really getting much. And on top of it, is 6IX9INE doing anything with this track that he hasn't done on any other tracks? Potentially better? No, not really, not at all. There's really nothing special about this song outside of that really silly Punani Tsunami refrain, which again may not even be as original or refreshing as I seem to think it is in this moment. I think it's funny anyway. Really the only special thing about the track, it has an okay energy, but nothing really standout or significant for 6IX9INE at the end of the day. So there you go. Let me know what your thoughts on this are down in the comments below. You can let me know. All right, and I will see you in the next one. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, 6IX9INE, Punan forever.